To this week's Norman News. I'm Noel Trost.
And I'm Leo Padilla. Keep watching for more news on Career Day
and Black History Month.
Hi, I'm Eric Moradian, here with this week's sports news.
And I'm Bri Young with this week's entertainment news.
Around the school in 30 minutes,
this is the Norman News.
In addition to February being the month of love, it is also a month celebrating Black history. Beverly will be celebrating this year through an art contest in the library. The rules are fairly simple. You must create a two-dimensional piece that highlights the contributions that Black Americans have made to United States history, such as in art, politics, or science. Your page may be no longer than 16 by 20, and your name must be on the reverse side of the piece. If you're unsure whether you should enter, just listen to some of these prizes. Third place will receive a $5 Starbucks gift card. Second place, a $10 Starbucks gift card. And first, a $25 Starbucks gift card. Make sure to get your entries in by February 25th. Now, let's send it to Leo with senior news.
Thanks, Noel. Seniors, Grad Night is almost here. Grad Night will be an event held on May 23rd for the class of 2019 at Universal Studios. In order for students to participate, they must pay a fee of $155 or $125 with an ASB card. Students must also turn in both a parent and medical permission slip. The payments and forms are all due before the end of lunch today. Now to Eric with sports.
Thanks, Leah. This week was busy in the soccer world. We had the first few matches in the Champions League round of 16, with the biggest of these being Manchester United v Paris Saint-Germain. PSG played United away, but still came out 2-0 victors in the end. There's some controversy surrounding the match, though, as many believe that defender Presnel Kimpembe should have received a red card earlier in the match, before he scored the first goal of the game. The second leg of the fixture will be an exciting game to watch to see if United can overcome the deficit. Now to Genevieve for more sports.
Thanks, Eric. During his media session before Sunday's NBA All-Star Game, Pelicans star Anthony Davis addressed his trade request 3 weeks ago and disputed reports that he did not want to go to the Boston Celtics. While Davis clarified that his desire is to play on any other NBA team that isn't New Orleans, despite reports that his list only included Lakers, Clippers, Bucks, and Knicks, he also contradicted himself in different statements. So, which is true? All we could do is wait and find out. Now to Kayla with fashion.
Thanks, Genevieve. On Saturday, the 25-year-old singer Ariana Grande made jaws drop with an Instagram post. Ariana showed off her figure in a skimpy black bra covered in embellished net detailing, which she paired with a matching skirt. Ariana added some extra drama with a light pink feather jacket that she let hang on her elbows. Ariana captioned the picture with a white swan, and she got 4.5 million likes and 41,000 comments. That's all for this week. Now to Bri with entertainment news.
Thanks, Kayla. Ariana Grande makes history by matching a feat last achieved by the Beatles. Billboard announced on Tuesday that the pop singer is the first artist to claim the top 3 spots on the Hot 100 since the Beatles did it in 1964. Grande's current #1 single, 7 Rings, is spending its 4th week atop the chart. Her 3rd single from the Thank You Next album, Break Up With Your Girlfriend and Bored, sits at #2, and the title track, Thank You Next, sits at #3. It's been almost 55 years since the Beatles' singles Can't Buy Me Love, Twist and Shout, and Do You Want to Know a Secret dominated the top 3 slots on the Hot 100 chart in April of 1964. No other artist or group has achieved that feat until now. Grande's newest accomplishment continues her winning streak with her latest album. Just last week, Billboard announced that the Thank You Next had the biggest ever streaming week for a pop album on the Billboard 200 chart, and the magazine also reported that Grande's album was streamed to the equivalent of 360,000 album units in the U.S. last week. Oh, and don't forget that she won her first ever Grammy at the awards earlier this month for her last album, Sweetener. All in all, it's a pretty good time to be Ariana Grande. Now passing on to Riley.
Thanks, Bri. Who remembers High School Musical? I bet we all do. According to BuzzFeed News, High School Musical will come back, but with a couple changes that fans are not too happy about. One change is that the movie will now turn into a series of TV shows. And 2, our favorite couple, Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens, won't be playing in the series. There will be a whole new cast. We can't judge a book by its cover, though, so let's wait and see how it turns out. Now to Tatiana's movie review on Alita Battle Angel.
Thanks. Thanks, Riley. Looking for a good action movie to watch? Well, I've got good news for you. Alita Battle Angel just came out into theaters, and it is a perfect movie to watch right now. The main character, Alita, awakens with no memory of who she is in the future world she does not recognize. Follow along Alita's story of finding out about her unique fighting capabilities in her past life. Now grab some popcorn, sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's new movie trailer.
Does it bother you that I'm not completely human?
You are the most human person I have ever met.
Didn't I tell you to be home before dark?
I just lost track of time.
Alita,
you have to be responsible. You are someone very special.
Hey, kid!
not just a teenage girl.
Hey, what's your problem?
You can't remember.
What do you mean?
Doc found you in the scrapyard. So you must be from up there.
And I'm just an insignificant girl.
That's what they want you to think.
I'm not your daughter. I don't know what I am.
I do. You have the most advanced weapon ever. But that's just a shell. It's not bad or good. That part's up to you.
I do not stand by in the presence of evil.
She's threatening the natural order of things.
Tonight is not a game. It is a hunt. I need you to destroy a girl called Alita.
You made the biggest mistake of your life.
And what's that?
Underestimating who I am.
Looks great. So, Leo, you've probably already heard about Grad Night. What are some of your thoughts?
Well, it looks great. It's the same plan that they've had for the last couple years, which is to go to Universal Studios. But the signups this year, I've seen, have been a big hassle for students because the lines have been so gigantic that during the time when you can buy the tickets at lunch or nutrition, the lines are so long, some students don't even have the opportunity to buy them.
Right. I found the whole idea of the bus situation to be a little intimidating to me because, I mean, people stay out until like 4 o'clock in the morning for this night, and so if you're stuck on a bus with none of your friends, that really wouldn't be great.
Definitely, and because the buses are organized by who you buy your ticket next to.
Exactly.
So that creates even more of a hassle for people.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's hope everyone can stay safe on Grad Night and go to health with Yasmin.
Thanks, guys. Everybody knows that eating lots of fruit and vegetables is good for your physical health, but new research shares that it might be good for your mental health too. Consumption of fruit and vegetables are linked to increases in self-reported mental well-being and life satisfaction. Adding 1 portion to your diet per day could be just as beneficial to mental well-being as going for a walk. Eating fruits and vegetables can definitely influence your mood, even if it doesn't feel like it. Now to Natalie with National News.
Thanks, Yasmin. The attorneys general for California, New York, and 14 other states on Monday filed a lawsuit in the Ninth Circuit against the White House's recent national emergency declaration over border security, claiming President Trump has veered the country toward a constitutional crisis of his own making. The litigation, brought before a federal trial court in the Northern District of California, seeks an chin to prevent Trump from shifting billions of dollars from military construction to the border without explicit congressional approval. Let's send it to Riley with a restaurant review.
Thanks, Natalie. This week's restaurant is Tao. Tao is absolutely amazing. Some items on their menu are the vegetable fried rice, chicken lettuce wraps, different skewers. These are all three of some well-known items on their menu. Drop by and let me know how it goes. You won't regret it. I guarantee it. Now to Nathan with technology.
Thanks, Riley. Apple's AirPods are the most popular Apple product yet on the market. However, the public recently got word that the new AirPods will be made in 2019. The newer model is expected to be wireless charging and will be smaller than the original AirPods. Also, they will have a higher power of noise cancellation and it will be water resistant. These AirPods will also work farther away from an iPhone. It was said that the AirPods might even have a fitness tracker that may compete with that of the Apple Watch. Check out these new products, and now we're going to pass it on to Jonah with news on medical technology.
Thanks, Nathan. Researchers at the University of Zurich have developed a new method for analyzing cells and their components called 4i. This innovation greatly refines the standard imaging techniques used in biomedicine and provides doctors with an enormous amount of data from each individual sample. 4i makes it possible to observe the spatial distribution of at least 40 proteins and their modifications in the same cell for hundreds of thousands of cells simultaneously at various levels, from the tissue down to the organelle level. Now to Jasmine with opinion.
Thanks, Jonah. Nationwide, thousands of people rallied on Monday to protest a national emergency, which President Trump declared last week to help fund his wall. Protesters held banners which called the national emergency fake and that said Trump is our national emergency. Although some people might not agree with Trump, I think that the actions he's taking is necessary to make our country a better place, and people protesting our president is causing all of this chaos, is not helping. Now let's send it back to Noel.
Okay, Jasmine. Seniors, we might be done with college applications, but if you're wanting to catch any sort of break with tuition, it's time to start working on scholarship applications. If you haven't already done so, the Beverly Hills High School Scholarship is available through Naviance. All you have to do is go to surveys and fill out the essay questions. Applications are due by the end of February, so make sure not to procrastinate. You should also keep your eye out for other scholarships. Best place to look for that is on the Daily Bulletin and through Miss Riley's emails. Now, let's send it back to Leo.
Thanks, Noel. Career Day is coming up, and the College Center is looking for volunteers to help out. If you are interested in helping the College Center organize and collaborate with speakers from a wide array of professions, then visit Miss Rowley in the College Center for signups and more information. Thanks for watching.
Tune in next week for more Norman News.